Thanks for joining. If you're new here, I'm Wendy and this is Nina's Jewels. My husband and I buy things at garage sales, flea markets, thrift stores, just about anywhere we can find things to sell online and flip for a profit. If that's content you're interested in, you're in the right place. Well, we've been on vacation for the last 2 weeks. We went on a wonderful cruise to Alaska and visited the interior of Alaska too, and it was amazing. Although our trip getting there and our trip coming home was a little bit rocky. We dealt with multiple flight cancellations, lost luggage on both the trips there and back, but we had an amazing time regardless, and we're so happy to be back. And now we're going to pull all of our eBay orders for the entire time that we were gone. So during that time, we still managed to sell technically 35 items. 2 of those items have not been paid for yet. So today we're going to pull 33 items that sold, and hopefully during the course of this video, those other 2 items will get paid for and you'll get to see those items as well. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that sold was a lot of 8 cards that sold, baseball cards that sold to one buyer. So they were all from the same set, but different players. So we'll go pull those now. Okay, so he spent a total of $32.12 on all of these cards. Okay, the first one was card number 5, Julio Franco.
I've sold a ton of cards from this Stadium Club set.
So there's that one. The next one is card number 15, Will Clark. That's this one. Next is card number 12, Carlos Baerga.
Isn't he at the top there? Oh, that's Paul Molitor. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's Carlos Baerga.
Okay, next is card number 1, Jeff Badwell.
And if anybody wants Frank Thomas, we got a lot of them.
Next is card number 17, Rafael Palmeiro. Next is card number 9, Ken Griffey Jr.
It's the last one. I had multiples of most of these people, but we're getting down to the dregs.
Next is number 7. Wait, where am I? Number 4, Albert Bell.
First page. The only one that's not Frank Thomas, probably.
Okay. And the last one is number 7, Paul Molitor. I think he bought 2 Paul Molitors.
Really?
Did he? Or am I imagining that? I'm pretty sure he did.
You would say on your list.
No, he didn't. I'm imagining it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and we'll double check that when we ship.
Success.
So those were from my husband's personal collection. He collected these in the 90s, so
I was bored in college.
don't know what we spent on those.
I didn't drink, so I had to have something to do.
Yeah. Loser. Next up is this is a magic card. Okay, I'll definitely find this one.
It's in the magic shoebox.
This?
Yes.
Okay. This is from my husband's personal collection. This is a Magic the Gathering card. It is Hellfire from the Legends set. This card sold for $144. I'm gonna go set that down because I don't want anything to happen to it.
Yes.
Although we need more cards. Hold on.
Let's just get the rest of the cards.
Yeah, the World of Warcraft. Ow. World of Warcraft
What'd you
cards.
set there?
It's both of these. It is Varanus Bitterstar and Nemesis the Implacable. These both sold for $6.28 together. next is a backpack that belonged to my daughter. This is in bin A4. It's just one of those sling backpacks, but it's kind of gussied up. It's got some sequins on it, and it says, "I'm really a mermaid." So we'll show you on the screen. But looks like that. It's got a few stains on it, so we listed it for pretty low. And it sold, we had it in our store for a very long time. It sold finally for $7.50.
We will not be making much money on this one.
No, I don't know where we got this.
We're just trying to get rid of it.
I didn't buy this for her. This was a gift. So there was no cost involved for us on this. So, you know, well, there's at least that. Okay, another card.
You're all over the place.
I know, I'm just going in order. I don't want to mess up.
Get off your list.
Okay,
What card is it?
94 Top Stadium Club.
Stan Humphries.
Okay.
I'll look
So
it up
this
before we
sold
ship
for
it.
$2.39. I'm just going to put all the cards together. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
that's fine.
Okay.
Just don't stack them on top of each other.
All right. Next is a refrigerator water filter replacement. This is on shelf G-4, which is, this is really it.
Oh, it is.
It sold for $24.99, which was our full asking price. And we got this at a thrift store. We paid $1.62. Next up is some Lego pieces. These are in bin K5, which is right here.
Right there.
It's these pieces right here. These are from a Bionicle set called Lord of Skull Spider, but this is just a few replacement pieces. We could tell that this went to a Bionicle and looked up which one it was, but it was not the full set. We found this in a bag of toys that we got from the thrift store that we picked up for something else, and figured out that this was from a Lego set. Listed these as replacement pieces, and these sold for $14.99. We paid 10 cents for these when we broke down our cost from that toy bag, and we picked these up at a thrift store. So that was a good deal. That's why we always list everything from the bag. Even if it takes us a little bit to research it, usually that pays off. This next item wasn't a great pickup, but we will show it to you. It's in bin A5. This is a brand new with tags Torrid sweater that we got at the thrift store. And it just took forever to sell, and it didn't sell for much, and we paid too much.
This must be from an old thrift.
Probably. It's this sweater. It's a teal and black polka dot sweater by Torrid. We paid $10.73 at the thrift store, and it sold for $31.99. So we'll still make a good profit on that. Normally we wouldn't spend that much. Okay, next is another football card. This one
Boy,
is,
the cards did good while we were gone.
Yeah, they did. This one's a 93 Upper Deck football. Okay. What did I say it was?
93 Upper Deck.
93 Upper Deck.
It's right there in that first row. Right there. Keep going.
Okay, and it's card variation 337 Michael Irvin.
Be towards the back.
That's 330.
Very close, very close.
I've gone too far.
I know. He'll be a cowboy. There he is.
Okay, so it's this card number 337, Michael Irvin. That sold for $2.79. Okay. Next after that is a scarf that belonged to me. It was one of my scarves that I no longer wear. This is in bin A1.
Boy, it is small.
Okay. Is this scarf? It sold for $14.99. I think this might have been my mom's maybe, and it was a hand-me-down to me. So I never bought this anywhere. I don't know where I got it. It was given to me from someone, so no cost. It's 100% silk scarf. Okay, another card.
Another card. Oh, wow.
This is the White Hot Calrissian card.
Okay, that will be in the P through Z here under Ripken.
Okay. This was a higher value card. So that's the card. It sold for
It's a nice card.
$34.38. Okay. Next up is a radar detector. We picked this up at a garage sale. We paid $5 for it. And it's in a bin that's really heavy, and I might need your help down. We'll see.
I need your assistance. Yeah, F1's pretty heavy. You sure? You need me?
No, I'm not sure. Let me see.
Don't hurt yourself. If you need me, let me know.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think it's F2.
I think
that's
F2
worse.
is the one that's like a lead weight.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
And why we put that on the top shelf, I have no idea.
I was just testing you. See what it looks like. Okay, it's in a box. There it is. Okay, so it's this radar detector. Early warning. This sold for $25.50 on best offer. We paid $5 for it at a garage sale. Next up is a pair of shorts we got at a garage sale. They have no brand, but I picked them up because they were like really cool silver metallic yoga shorts, and I just thought somebody would want them. They took a long time to sell because brandless stuff usually does, but if it's something cool, it will usually eventually sell. This is in bin C5. It's these silver metallic shorts. We'll show a picture on the screen.
It looks like one of those sweatsuits that you used to wear in the 70s to lose weight.
You could wear them for a Halloween costume, probably if you were trying to be like a sexy robot or something, you know. Probably, or a spaceman or something.
Or a sexy spaceman.
Yeah, sexy spaceman. I mean, they're pretty short, so no matter what kind of Halloween costume, it's going to be sexy something. These we picked up for $2, and they sold for $22 even on best offer. We'll go put this down because next up is art. Okay, so we get the majority of our art from another business that we own, which is a custom picture frame shop, and we have a lot of old stock. That business has been around since 1969, and it's just a lot of old stock. We don't sell art anymore. We used to sell art, and this is a lot of the old stock that we've acquired and are now selling. And this is one of those pieces. So this one is called In the Past by the artist Frank C. McCarthy, and this is a signed print with a signed and numbered print with a certificate of authenticity. So this one is going to be in the A through M bin. Well, that one I think is Peter Wong, so we're going to look in this one. Frank McCarthy.
Okay, it does have a folder.
We'll double check it. In the Past, this is it. We these come in these big heavy portfolio folders, which make them kind of hard to roll, but
it'll still roll and go in a tube with no problems.
Yeah.
And as someone who frames pictures for a living, I can tell you it will not damage it, and it'll be fine as long as you're careful when you roll it and don't do something stupid.
Right. Or as long as the post office doesn't crush it, which has happened to us before.
But we use those heavy cardboard tubes most of the time, and I've never had one destroyed yet.
That's true.
They're pretty thick.
The tubes are much more secure than
those priority boxes,
ones.
Those will crush like nobody's business.
But sometimes we have to rely on those if we don't have the proper size tube. Okay, next up was a Texas Rangers plush stuffed animal.
I got that at a thrift store, I remember.
Yeah, it was new with tags. It was the their Mustang mascot. His name is Captain, I guess. We picked it up because it was new with tags, and we paid only 70 cents for it. on half price day, I'm imagining. So we did get this at a thrift store, and actually this is in K8, which is right here. And he's probably right on top.
Yeah,
I just
it was
listed
pretty
him.
recent.
Yeah, this sold pretty quickly. There were no other ones of this particular one listed, so I kind of had to guess at the comps. I think I listed it for $12.99 and it sold for $10 even. So maybe
We'll make a few bucks.
yeah, maybe I didn't price it high enough, but I wasn't sure about the comps on it. But either way, I'm really happy it sold and no complaints. Okay, so next up is a Banana Republic skirt that's in bin C6. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Even though we had our store on sale, on vacation or on, away mode, and it stated that on every listing, and every single time we sold an item, I would send a message to the buyer saying,
as stated in the listing.
Yes, as stated in the listing, please note that our store is on vacation. Your item won't be shipped until this date. If that's a problem, we're happy to cancel. Please let us know. This buyer contacted us 3 times. Why haven't you shipped my item? Why haven't you shipped my item?
Read the messages.
So today I kind of got frustrated and I was like, I have messaged you 3 times about this. I think you would like me to cancel. I'm like, please cancel. You're going to be a problem. I think that's it. It is a Banana Republic skirt. It's black. It's like a black pencil skirt. Yeah. It's a black pencil skirt. Below the knee, it has this pretty gold zipper on the back. We'll show you on the screen. It's got a front slit in it. This we picked up for $4.59 at a thrift store, and it sold for $20 even on best offer. We had that for a little while, but not like a ridiculously long period of time. Maybe 4 months or so. I like to turn stuff around quicker than that, but that's not like so long that I started lowering the price. Next up is in here.
Oh.
It's in this bin. Actually, I might need your help with this. Yeah, I am. It's in L2. It is a
Camera?
Motorola Class 2 Transformer Power Adapter.
250-573-5508.
Yeah, so this is a Motorola AC power adapter. We bought a big box of mostly cell phone power banks, power chargers, all kinds of stuff at a church rummage sale. I think we might have paid like $5 for the box. This particular box was a lot of older model accessories, so they're kind of slow moving, but the quantity was so much that $5 was well worth it, and this stuff doesn't take up a lot of space. So this we paid 27 cents for, and it sold for $12 even on best offer. Okay, next up is something we just picked up, and that's on this shelf H5, and that's this camera. This is a digital camcorder. We'll show you on the screen what it looks like. We got 3 of these exact same cameras at this sale. This was the only one that came with the box. The other 2 came with nylon cases. But this one came with the box, and I think this is the first one that sold.
I think so.
Okay, this is the first one that sold. It sold for our full asking price of $89.99. We paid $6 for this one. We paid more for the other 2 because she had them separated out, and this one was inside like a big box of camera equipment and accessories, and she gave us a bulk deal on that box. So this one we got a much better deal, and it sold first, so fancy that. Okay, next up is in F8, so I'll grab it right here.
Here, you can hand me that. Make your life easier.
Thank you. Okay, and that is this set of 6 Crate and Barrel linen embroidered holiday napkins. They have red cardinals on them. They looked unused and new, although they had the tags taken off of them. I did list them as used. but these we picked up at a garage sale just the other day. I think it was in that same garage sale video that the cameras were in, actually.
Might have been.
And these we paid $5 for at the garage sale, and they sold for $24 immediately on best offer, like the same day I listed them. I'll take it.
Okay. Table's gonna be full.
I know.
That's a good sign.
Okay, next up is in the remote bin.
Steady selling remotes. What one? What kind was this one?
It's a Roku.
Okay.
So
I believe we got this at the illicit substance sale, didn't we?
we did. I got this at the meth pipe sale.
The one where we found the meth pipe.
Yeah.
But this was nowhere near the meth pipe, so don't worry.
Right.
There's no meth on it.
This is a Roku replacement remote control. We paid 50 cents for this at a garage sale, and it's sold for its full asking price of $14.99. Next up is next up is right back here. Sorry.
Another remote. No.
No.
What is
Next up
it?
is clothing. It's in this dresser drawer, and it's these right here. Okay, it's these sleep pants by Sonoma. They're brand new with tags. We got these in the Goodwill bins, and we paid 61 cents for those, and they sold on best offer for $12 even. Okay, next up is in bin C1, and we just bought this the other day too. We went to an estate sale and they had a lot of vintage perfume, and they had a couple of kinds of perfume that I wasn't able to comp. I couldn't find it online, so I just guessed at the price, and both of them sold immediately, so I think I did underprice them a bit. This one's called Petite Ange by Parfums de Nicolai. This one sold for $19 even on best offer. We paid $5 for this. Next up is a card. 96 Leaf Bronze Press Proof. Leaf Bronze Press Proof.
Those are the bronze. Who was it?
Rusty Greer.
Right there.
This card sold for $6.29. Next up is a pair of shoes we got at a garage sale. These are in A8, right over here. Wedge heels.
Ooh.
We got these at the Reseller garage sale. We went to a garage sale where a couple of resellers were selling off their inventory because they didn't like being resellers. And we bought a lot of their stuff. We paid $3.28 for these because they gave us a bulk deal, and that was my average. And these sold for $27.99. They did have a flaw on the front, so I did have to discount them somewhat. Okay, next up is back in that dresser drawer.
Right on top.
It's these men's khaki polo shorts. They're a large size, so that's why we picked them up.
I think I picked those up.
These we paid $1.89 for at a thrift store, and they sold for $21.99, which was our full asking price. Okay, next up is some temporary tattoos that we found in the Goodwill bins. These are in our craft bin, which is right up here. They're right here, I think. Yeah, these are them. They were just kind of new in the package, but they didn't have all the proper They were new in the plastic, but they were kind of missing the top part of the package. But we picked them up anyway because stuff like this sells for us. This temporary tattoos specifically will sell for us. These we paid 92 cents for in the bins, and they sold for only $6.38, but these will ship for cheap, so we will make profit on those, and they don't take any space to store, so we generally pick up stuff like that only at the bins though.
Yeah. And it says 91 cents, but you know, in reality, those probably cost us about 20 cents or
right.
15
yeah, we just
cents by
averaged
weight.
out our costs. Okay, next up is a magazine, which is right in here.
Yep.
Okay.
Since I filed it, I know where it is.
Okay. Okay, so here's the magazine. Centennial Health Secrets of Creativity. We got this for free from a big lot of magazines that we got from someone on Nextdoor. And it sold for $8.99, which was our full asking price. And next, the item is in here, and we'll go put this stuff down. Okay, next up is a pair of my daughter's shorts. It's these denim shorts. These belong to my daughter, like I said. So they were probably bought for her by her grandparents. These we sold for $11 even on best offer. And we actually have another pair exactly the same available if you're interested. The brand is So, which is a Kohl's brand, I think. Okay, next up is a golf head cover. And this is in D3.
Those should be towards the top, yeah.
Okay, it's this one. It's a
Very
Callaway
small.
Razor.
And we got that in
Hybrid.
that $5 box of golf stuff, right?
Yes. So we broke down our cost on that and said that we paid 50 cents for this at a garage sale, and it sold for $7.50. Okay, next up is, oh, I think it was actually back in there. I was right next to it. I thought it was in here. No, actually it's right here. Okay, it's this.
Oh, the bleacher seat.
Yeah.
Which I remember that we getting that, and that we paid $1 for.
Yeah, I have in the spreadsheet that we paid $3 for it, because I think I spread the wealth a little bit on some of the stuff on
But
the
we actually paid
garage
$1.
sale, but technically we paid $1 for it. But it's this vintage bleacher seat, and the buyer paid $25 even for this on best offer. Next up is in one of the hanging bins. Then we have two cards. Okay, so this one is in here. It's this little Cinderella, PVC Cinderella figurine. We got this in the bins. We probably picked it up because it was Disney, and we might have picked up other similar stuff like it at the times, but we decided to list it individually. It sold for $7.98 on offer to buyer, and we paid 67 cents for it in the bins. And next is 94 Upper Deck Collector's Choice Silver Signature.
I just happen to know where it is because I'm the filer.
Okay, it's this card, which is Doug Strange. That sold for $2.29, which most of them do. Next up is a football Bowman's Best Blue.
And you can just, like I said, you can just open it there. It's easy enough to see and to get out.
Okay, so this is a card number 37.
Oh, almost. No, one more. Raymer.
Okay, that sold for $3.79. And we'll go make sure nobody else paid for anything.
That's a good amount of cards for for one sale.
Yeah, they paid for the glove. Okay, so one more item. They paid for the
Alright.
baseball glove. That has been D2 in here. It's this Wilson Pro Staff baseball glove. We got this at a garage sale. We paid $5 for it, and it sold for $34.51 on best offer. And that wraps up everything for this pull video, which is everything that we sold during a 2-week period when we were on vacation on a cruise to Alaska. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button. But more importantly, if we earned your subscription, we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe link below, with the notification bells turned on so you can be kept informed of all of our latest content. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you on the flip side.